Hello, and welcome to the Building Envelope Group Learning Module. By the end of this course, participants should be able to discuss the fundamentals of Proseco R-Guard products, describe the unique attributes that separate Proseco products from others, and review where to find support and helpful resources. Our story begins with Tattly Grund, a leading restoration contractor based in Seattle, Washington. Tattly Grund has made a living out of repairing buildings that were relatively new, but in desperate need of repair. They were replacing doors and windows, remediating mold, repairing structural damage, and even reskinning buildings that may have only been 3 to 5 years old.
In the late 90s, I was working by myself out of my pickup truck, working on these projects that couldn't get occupancy permit, and they leaked and had water coming up through the elevator pits. And in 1991, Grund & Company approached me.
In 1991, Ron Tattly and myself and my father at that time, who was active in the business, started Tattly Grund. So we started out finding and fixing water leaks with a small crew.
We had a few projects that were fairly large for a young company. They were very large projects. And we got hired to investigate with the architects and engineers to try to figure out these problems.
As we were investigating buildings, and then as we were hired as the general contractor to repair those buildings, we found ourselves essentially trying to rebuild the building with the same kind of details and materials that we had just identified that had failed in one manner or another.
And that's when we started really investigating materials. We were bringing in all this information and testing all these materials, and we started looking further out there, and the technologies that were available anywhere in the U.S. Just didn't cut it.
So not finding a product out in the marketplace, a couple of construction thugs took a risk and went and hired a chemist so that we could go kind of make our own product. So we did that. We started off with a list of properties that we wanted, performance characteristics and properties in that product. Gave that to the chemist literally on day one when he came to work for us, and said, we want you to go build a product that meets this set of criteria that from a contractor perspective, this is what we need out in the field.
Being in the Pacific Northwest, many of these buildings had to be completely tented due to the extreme wet and sometimes cold climate conditions. Tattly Grund often found water intrusion-related issues like the one pictured above. Here you have a vinyl flange window set in a rough opening comprised of plywood sheathing detailed with a peel and stick membrane. That membrane is not vapor permeable, so it traps water in the plywood sheathing, and over time the wood begins to rot and the fasteners begin to rust and come loose. This causes the window openings to shake loose and water to come into the interior of the building, causing further damage to the structure. The problem that Tattly Grund faced was doing repairs with the same type of materials, like peel and stick membranes, that had created the failures in the first place. They needed a solution to prevent the same issues from happening after their repair work was completed. Tattly Grund began to look for other types of materials that would work better. After some research and interaction with various construction chemical companies, Tattly Grund was directed towards a burgeoning type of chemistry that could provide the solutions they sought. This chemistry is known as silyl-terminated polyether, or STPE. At the time, STPE products were mainstream sealant and adhesive products in Asian markets, having been used since the 1970s. However, in the West, they were only being used as adhesives in the marine and transportation industries. Tattly Grund hired a chemist to help build the product they were seeking. They created a wish list of material attributes necessary for the construction repair work that they were performing. This wish list is comprised of the following attributes: fluid-applied materials capable of bonding to damp surfaces. Materials must have primerless adhesion and ultra-high solids to avoid shrinkage. The ideal product should meet Red List compliance requirements and have minimal odor. Materials should be immediately waterproof and opaque when target thickness is achieved. The product can be exposed for up to 12 months. materials should be paintable and compatible with most common construction materials. The ideal product should be vapor permeable and self-seal around fasteners. And to round out these characteristics, the material needed to be easy to use and understand, which reduces steps and saves time. Tattly Grund went on to use and develop this chemistry in various forms of restoration work until they partnered with Proseco in 2010 to bring what we now call fast flash and other similar materials to the construction market. Since that time, Proseco has elevated STPE chemistry to the forefront of the construction industry as an effective air barrier solution with problem-solving capabilities. Other manufacturers have followed suit and are providing their own versions of STPE materials. But not all STPE products are the same. Proseco STPE products were the first to market and were specifically designed with intention by field direction from a notable contractor. These products provide very unique problem-solving characteristics and capabilities. For other companies now offering fluid-applied STPE technology, their efforts seem to be more of a marketing afterthought. Since Proseco STPE products are high solids at 98 to 99%, you do not have to apply large amounts of materials to allow for shrinkage. What you apply will be the same thickness when the material is cured. Since these products are Red List compliant, there are no solvents, isocyanates, or phthalates to be concerned with. No other air barrier manufacturer can make this claim. These unique attributes provide the best indoor air quality and allow our products to be applied to wet substrates. Not just damp, but actually wet. As long as the substrate is sound, just knock off any standing water and go to work. Because all of Proseco's STPE products are comprised of this same unique chemistry, you will benefit from the most tenacious adhesion between integrated materials and be able to offer a truly continuous air barrier system that will waterproof your building interior while allowing the wall cavity to breathe and dry after significant weather events. Other STPE products in the market can have solvent carriers or lower solids content and are parts of air barrier systems comprised of dissimilar products. These attributes create compatibility issues with other construction materials, facilitate post-application shrinkage, and are inherent weaknesses that cannot be ignored. Since Proseco's silo-terminated polymer products are embraced by multiple building certification programs with overarching themes of environmentally conscious building design and verification, we lead the industry with air barrier materials that surpass the highest green standards. These attributes are part of Proseco's broader mission to make products that maximize building energy efficiency, durability, and resiliency, while leaving a minimal impact on the environment. If you explore some of the common interests of green building certifications, such as LEED v4 and the Living Building Challenge, you will notice that they include specifying and using high-performance building materials that have a minimal impact on people and the environment. The key to implementation is disclosing the product's ingredients' associated health information, for example via health product declarations, or by evaluating an LBC product for Red List compliance via a declare label. These high-performance building materials should be non-toxic, ecologically regenerative, transparent, and socially equitable. Proseco's STPE products have health product declarations, are LBC 2.0, 2.1 Materials Pedal Red List compliant, and have declare labels. Proseco Argard STPE products were included on the Building Green Top 10 Green Building Products list for 2015. Also to consider is that the Living Building Challenge and the Net Zero Energy Building Certification have strict performance requirements that include net zero energy consumption. Many buildings that claim to be net zero, in fact, are not. Actual net zero energy buildings are still rare. The Institute's Net Zero Energy Building Certification is the only program in the world that verifies net zero energy building performance. It's one thing to say a building is net zero energy. It's another thing to prove it. Our products contribute to this certification by reducing air leakage, which increases occupant comfort and reduces energy costs. This also ties into supporting passive house certifications. The principles of passive building design are heat transfer, air tightness, thermal bridge-free detailing, super insulation, highly efficient ventilation, and moisture control. We continue to work side by side with designers, building scientists, contractors, and leading green building rating systems to promote transparency in construction while not compromising performance. At Proseco, we are also diligent about providing what the industry wants, as well as what we feel is necessary. This can only be achieved by extensive third-party testing, which goes well beyond industry-standard table stakes, like the battery of tests required of the International Code Council Evaluation Service, or ICCES, or the Air Barrier Association of America, or ABAA. Proseco air barrier products possess one of the most extensive and comprehensive testing evaluations available for NFPA 285, which is the National Fire Protection Association standard fire test method for evaluation of fire propagation characteristics of exterior non-load-bearing wall assemblies containing combustible components. This extensive testing provides Proseco R-Guard air barrier systems with compliance reports for over 100 differing wall assembly combinations. This documentation is available upon request. With all of these unique and beneficial aspects regarding Proseco STPE products, the rubber meets the road with history of performance. Proseco is the only air barrier manufacturer that can provide a performance evaluation of its product spanning more than 10 years. The evaluation report shown here is from Renaissance Condominiums in Seattle, Washington, for a window restoration project completed in 2005. In 2010, we had a 5-year investigation conducted by an outside consulting firm, and again in 2015 for a full 10-year performance evaluation. There was no evidence of water intrusion nor product degradation since the work had originally been done. We are happy to share this 3-document report upon request. No matter how attractive you make a product seem, there is no substitute for proven performance history. We are the only manufacturer that can provide this type of proven history, since newer version STPE products from other manufacturers have only been around for a short time. When evaluating, applying, or selling products that your reputation is tied to, it's important to have confidence in proven performance. These days, it is far too costly for specifiers and contractors to be guinea pigs. Now, let's review each of the Proseco R-Guard products and their characteristics. The characteristics of each Proseco R-Guard product lends itself to ease of use and common sense application procedures, thereby providing job site solutions and efficient installation. As listed, porous prep, joint and seam filler, fast flash, air dam, Cat 5, Cat 5 rain screen, spray wrap MVP, VB or vapor barrier, SureSpan EX, and SS through wall comprise our building envelope products offering. The highlighted names shown here, including joint and seam filler, fast flash, and air dam, are our cornerstone products that separate Proseco from all others. These are our STPE preparation and detailing products. These products are intended to address sheathing board seams, as well as detail rough openings and various wall assembly transitions and penetrations. Proseco detailing products may be used alone as a solution for retrofitting rough openings and tying into existing water-resistive barriers, or as preparation for full R-Guard air barrier systems in new construction. These products are high-solids STPE materials provided in fluid form for easy gun and spread application. Because of our STPE chemistry, these products can be applied to wet substrates and continue to cure. These materials are also vapor permeable to allow for continued drying of the structure during and after construction for the life of the building. As with all Proseco building envelope products, these products are color-coded to allow for visual inspection of proper sequencing during application. We'll now address each product individually. First in the sequence of product application might be Porous Prep. Porous Prep is colored blue for ease of identification and applied with a brush or roller. This product is intended for consolidating and hardening all raw gypsum board edges prior to application of joint and seam filler or fast flash within 24 hours. Dry time is 15 to 20 minutes, and it must be tack-free before application of joint and seam filler or fast flash. Coverage is approximately 600 linear feet per gallon. Porous Prep is only used for the cut edge of gypsum sheathing and is therefore not necessary for all construction projects. Joint and seam filler is vapor permeable and colored pink for ease of identification in the sequence of R-Guard system products. It is heavily fibered to prepare open joints, cracks, seams, and countersunk fasteners before installing R-Guard Fast Flash or any R-Guard primary air barrier or other waterproofing and air barrier components in new or existing wall assemblies. Joint and seam filler is a gun and spread material that is properly applied at 1 inch on either side of sheathing seams at a thickness of 20 to 30 wet millimeters. It bonds and cures onto damp substrates and may be exposed to weather for up to 12 months. Joint and seam filler may also be used as an adhesive for wet setting term bars and brick ties, or for making job site repairs. Coverage is approximately 38 to 60 linear feet per 20-ounce sausage. Vapor permeable and waterproof, Fast Flash is colored dark red for ease of identification in the sequence of R-Guard system products. It's intended as liquid flashing membrane in rough openings and to counterflash waterproofing and air barrier components. This product is available in gun and spread or roller grade versions for various applications. Either version produces an opaque membrane when installed at the recommended 12 to 15 wet millimeter thickness. Fast Flash also bonds and cures in wet weather and on damp substrates. It may also be exposed to weather for up to 12 months and can be used as an adhesive for wet setting term bars and brick ties, or for making job site repairs. Fast Flash is commonly used as a fluid-applied transition membrane after fill work has been prepared with joint and seam filler. However, it may also be used for the fill work and then as the transition membrane for a one-step preparation and detailing process. Coverage is approximately 15 to 19 square feet per 20-ounce sausage. AirDam is colored white for ease of identification in the sequence of R-Guard system products. It's intended as the interior weather seal around windows and door assemblies, creating a barrier to control air movement and to direct any water back to the drainage plane of the cavity wall. This product is designed to gun and tool as a typical sealant for application on the interior side of the window or door unit to the Fast Flash in a prepared rough opening for a continuous vapor permeable yet waterproof air barrier system. AirDam also has excellent adhesion to spun-bonded polyolefin sheet wrap, which makes it a great product for transitioning or retrofit applications. Since all of these cornerstone preparation and detailing products are comprised of the same STPE technology, the bond could not be more tenacious. This simple fact is an undeniable advantage over other manufacturers that use dissimilar materials to patchwork air barrier systems together. We all know the devil is in the details, but there should be no concerns about compatibility issues with Proseco R-Guard detailing products, especially since they have a proven history of performance. The preparation and detailing products are the cornerstone of Proseco R-Guard air barrier systems. They offer unique capabilities and performance history that no other technology or product has. Since traditional systems are limited in their problem-solving capabilities, and confidence is challenged using products that are dissimilar and unproven, we have these product solutions and support to offer. Now, let's move on to our air barrier field coatings. Each R-Guard field coating is intended for use with the preceding detailing products: Porous Prep, Joint and Seam Filler, Fast Flash, and Air Dam, where applicable, for full air barrier systems. The Cat 5 and Cat 5 Rain Screen are silo-terminated polyether STPE technology and offer the benefits of wet weather application, no shrinkage after cure due to extremely high solids content, and are waterproof. R-Guard field coatings are designed to be applied properly when opaque and pinhole free. Due to the porosity of some substrates, achieving opacity may require more than stated wet millimeter thickness. These products must be mixed for a minimum of 3 minutes with a low-speed drill and jiffy mixer paddle before application. Cat 5 is vapor permeable and colored adobe brown for ease of identification in the sequence of system application. This coating is a single-component primary air and water barrier for above-grade wall assemblies and used in conjunction with the preparation and detailing products we discussed earlier. Cat 5 must be roller or brush applied to a minimum of 12 wet millimeters and achieve a pinhole-free surface for proper performance. It will also bond and cure in wet weather and on damp substrates. Cat 5 may be exposed to weather for up to 12 months, and coverage ranges anywhere from 50 to 100 square feet per gallon, depending on substrate porosity. Proseco also offers Cat 5 Rain Screen. It is vapor permeable and colored dark bronze for ease of identification in the sequence of system application. This product is a single-component primary air and water barrier coating formulated for the unique requirements of pressure-equalized rain screen construction and used in conjunction with the preparation and detailing products we discussed earlier. Cat 5 Rain Screen must be roller or brush applied at a minimum of 12 wet millimeters and achieve a pinhole-free surface for proper performance. It will also bond and cure in wet weather and on damp substrates. Cat 5 Rain Screen may be exposed to weather for up to 12 months, and coverage ranges anywhere from 50 to 100 square feet per gallon, depending on substrates porosity. We also provide alternatives to our STPE field coatings in the form of permeable and non-permeable emulsions. These products are Spray Wrap MVP and VB, or Vapor Barrier. Spray Wrap MVP is our vapor permeable option and colored light red for ease of identification in system sequencing. This product is a single-component primary air barrier over above-grade exterior wall assemblies and used in conjunction with our preparation and detailing products. Spray Wrap MVP may be spray, roller, or brush applied to achieve a pinhole-free surface for proper application. The coverage rate for Spray Wrap MVP ranges from 30 to 60 square feet per gallon per coat on CMU to 50 to 100 square feet per gallon on various sheathing boards. Spray Wrap MVP may be exposed to weather for up to 6 months. Here is a picture of Spray Wrap MVP being applied with an airless sprayer on CMU. It is quite efficient as a spray-applied material and definitely gets around those brick ties very easily. ARGuard VB is our non-permeable barrier coating option and is colored pastel green for ease of identification in system sequencing. This product is a single-component primary air barrier for above-grade exterior wall assemblies and is used in conjunction with the preparation and detailing products we discussed earlier. ARGuard VB may be spray, roller, or brush applied to achieve a pinhole-free surface for proper application. Coverage rates for ARGuard VB range from 30 to 50 square feet per gallon per coat depending on substrate porosity, and is typically applied at 2 15mm coats unless higher absorption rates require additional material to achieve a continuous coating. ARGuard VB may be exposed to weather for up to 6 months. Here is a good picture of what the ARGuard vapor barrier coating looks like on the wall. Notice the obvious difference in thickness from this coating to the Spray Wrap MVP. The additional thickness requirement and different product engineering are what make ARGuard VB a vapor barrier product. Within the Proseco ARGuard line, we also provide accessory products for very specific applications. One of these is SureSpan EX. SureSpan EX is a pre-formed silicone transition membrane colored safety yellow, yet translucent for ease of visual inspection. Here is a basic detail of SureSpan EX in a drift joint application with inside and outside corners. It is adhered with fast flash by embedding the edges into a 1/4-inch bead of material and compressing into the substrate. This is followed up with a small bead of sealant across the same edges, striking to encapsulate. SureSpan EX offers an easily applied transition option for addressing wide joints or details with significant movement requirements, while providing for a continuous air barrier system using Proseco ARGuard products. SureSpan EX is intended for use around window installations with large gaps or significant movement requirements, as well as drift joints, glazing splice joints, roof parapet caps, aluminum composite panel transitions, and over-weather sealed joints with difficult-to-remove existing failed sealant. This accessory product is designed for very specific and unique applications to provide continuity with all Proseco ARGuard air barrier systems. It's available in varying widths of 3 inches, 6 inches, and 9 inches in 100-foot rolls, and also a 12-inch by 75-foot option. We also offer 4-inch and 6-inch inside and outside corners to accompany this product where needed. SS Through-Wall is another accessory product offered with ARGuard air barrier systems. SS Through-Wall is a pliable stainless steel flashing with superior puncture resistance that can be easily cut or formed by hand for various application details. There is no drip edge required for through-wall applications. It is compatible with all known construction products and components and is available in Type 316 stainless steel for use in coastal applications where salt air is present. SS Through-Wall is intended for use in vertical and horizontal masonry surfaces such as head and sill, cavity wall, spandrel, parapet, coping, and foundation flashing applications. This accessory product is designed for very specific and unique applications to provide continuity with all Proseco ARGuard air barrier systems. It's available in varying widths of 12 inches, 18 inches, 24 inches, and 36 inches in both 60-foot and 100-foot rolls. Although this product is part of the Proseco system of ARGuard air barrier products, we realize that some architects prefer other through-wall flashing materials. Because of our detailing procedures and significant materials compatibility, Proseco will allow the use of other through-wall flashing products on ARGuard projects. At this point, we have reviewed each product in the Proseco ARGuard air and water barrier products line. They each have their own features, but there are common threads that we will identify here which impact quality control. These include that All products are uniquely color-coded for ease of identification and proper sequencing. The general rule is that each product is designed to achieve opacity or visually cover the substrate in a proper application. Unfortunately, this does not always apply due to the varying degree of porosity between brands of gypsum sheathing, and a continuous pinhole-free surface is the most important requirement. Joint and seam filler, fast flash, air dam, Cat 5, and Cat 5 rain screen are extremely high solids STPE technology and can be applied in wet weather applications and will not shrink upon cure. Best practices require that all field coatings be mixed before application for a minimum of 3 minutes with a low-speed drill and Jiffy mixer paddle. Quality control of Proseco R-Guard air barrier system products is easy when opacity of the materials is realized and the system is pinhole-free and continuous. These products are compatible and have great adhesion with the most common construction materials. To review, Proseco manufactured the first STPE products used in air barrier applications. The products were designed for their intended uses, with specific problem-solving capabilities. These STPE products are the leading-edge air barrier materials in all sustainable building certification programs. They have been extensively certified and evaluated by third-party testing agencies and are the only STPE air barrier products with a 10-plus year proven performance history. Furthermore, the level of support available from the Proseco Building Envelope Products Group is unparalleled in the industry. By working with the Proseco Building Envelope Products Group, you get access to its tremendous resources and knowledge. The Proseco Building Envelope Group technical team is comprised of members that service various geographic areas around the United States and Canada. Each of these members have extensive construction experience in various related industries. They are all active members with committee involvement across all relative and influential industry associations, including the American Architectural Manufacturers Association, or AAMA, the Air Barrier Association of America, ABAA, the American Standards for Testing and Materials, or ASTM, the International Code Council, or ICC, the National Institute of Building Sciences, or NIBS, and the Passive House Institute US. Each of these members works together to provide solutions to designers, engineers, and other construction professionals using R-Guard products. From this map, you can see the members that work in each section of the country. Let's get to know these members now. Pat Downey works in the western portion of the United States. He has more than 20 years in construction, with most of that time spent in the window and door manufacturing and installation market. Pat is located in Seattle, Washington, and can be reached at 503-999-8031. Dave Kimball works in the northeastern United States. His background includes 34 years as a laboratory chemist, technical and salesperson for an industry-leading silicone sealants manufacturer. Dave is currently located in Brooklyn, New York, and can be reached at 732-668-8097. Abe Corey manages the needs of the Southeast U.S. He has 30 years of experience as a technical service representative, including 13 of those years with an industry-leading EIFS and stucco systems manufacturer. Abe is located in Atlanta, Georgia, and can be reached at 770-696-8869. Dave Pennington is working in Texas and Oklahoma. He has 27 years of experience in construction, with 18 of those years in distribution sales of Division 3, 4, 7, and 9 construction products. Dave is located in Dallas, Texas, and can be reached at 972-342-6338. The BEG technical team also has 2 members that service national needs. Guy Long provides detailing support for contractors and specifiers. He has spent more than 36 years in the construction industry, with much of that time as a building envelope consultant. Guy is located in Orlando, Florida, and can be reached at 407-222-7674. Paul Grohovac works out of the Proseco corporate office in Lawrence, Kansas, and can be reached at 785-830-7355. Paul is Proseco's general counsel and specializes in codes and standards for the BEG technical team. This group of technical team members for Proseco's Building Envelope Group is the source of many useful resources for our customers and industry professionals. Since each technical team member offers different industry perspectives and experience, we are collectively able to provide much useful and solution-driven information. One item that we first collaborated on and still offer is a glossary of terms with industry-recognized definitions by various recognized contributors. This information was gathered and consolidated to provide a common language for those that want to better understand industry speak. The BEG technical team offers detailing support in various ways to provide assistance for the use or integration of R-Guard products. We offer, at no charge, help to contractors and architects with unique and project-specific shop drawings. We have a catalog of standard details in different versions of CAD, as well as PDF on our website, as well as BIMsmith, so design professionals can build their own assemblies and integrate R-Guard products. All of this detailing service is provided with extremely quick turnaround. So quick, in fact, we had job site photos, like this one, sent to be marked up and returned while job site meetings were taking place. This is what being a solutions provider is all about, and we take this seriously at Proseco. Other services the Proseco BEG technical team offer is extensive education, training, mock-up, and job start support. They also work together to provide AIA Lunch and Learns for specifiers in various cities around the country. Here we are providing an extensive training module that was developed by the Sealant, Waterproofing, and Restoration Institute. This program is an SWR Institute validated training program that must meet stringent education parameters and be proctored before the association will approve it. Requirements for a validated SWR Institute training program include an hour each of an overview, safety, material science, visual demonstration, and plans and specification review. In addition, 2 hours of hands-on installation by participants is required, as is a half hour each of quality control and testing and evaluation. Items also required for the program to be validated are a copy of the training manual, copies of the written examinations, resumes of the training staff, a list of books, videos, and other reference materials, a list of individuals to be used as monitors or proctors, along with resumes of each individual, and a copy of the certificate of completion for the training. These trainings have been held all over the country for various contractors and construction professionals and are provided by the BEG technical team and regional Proseco sales personnel. Once these trainings have taken place, we provide the employer of our attendees with a certificate of completion and enter that company into our database as shown on this map. If an architect or building owner needs to resource a contractor with validated air barrier training, they just have to click on one of the pins on this map. Another option for architects and owners is selecting the state of choice and then selecting the companies that have had this validated air barrier training. We offer this page to promote the contractors that have had extensive training and use R-Guard products. This is a resource that the BEG technical team provides around the country throughout the year. In conclusion, I hope we have shown why Proseco R-Guard Air Barrier Systems products, with their history, accolades, benefits, and technical support, are an easy choice for construction industry professionals. You, us, the project. It's more than just a tagline. we take it seriously and provide the best solutions, quality, and support for our industry partners.